Hello guys and welcome in. My name is Yolanda Roos and this is your channel of light, healing, and well-being for your overall body, mind, and soul. This is a channel that is recorded daily. I do try to do videos every day. The reason behind this is that the videos that come out are timeless. So when you get them, if it's on a daily basis, it will affect you. It will be a message or an energy that's happening right now. If you get them and it's like a couple months down the road or whatever, it's been long enough away from that video, there's a good chance that there's something in the message that they want you to know, like your spirit guides, your angels. It was created so it could be done as timeless videos with messages, because basically the messages come through and they are designed to be what you need to hear. There might be a couple messages, but generally there's a theme to the messages that come through. I'm an energy reader. I'm not a fortune teller. I do this to help well-being overall, for living an abundant, full life, for healing, for awareness. So if there's something in your life that you might not be realizing is hindering you, or like I said, just a message. I do let you know what's going on astrologically once there's little things coming in. We do have some eclipses coming in. We're going into September when this is being recorded. So I'm trying to think. There's a lunar eclipse coming up, and I think a solar one's coming like in the middle, like around the 22nd. You have a new moon cycle that just started at the end of Leo. It is the 22nd or 23rd that just went. It'll go until the next moon cycle. And this was an energy of, now that we know what's wrong, what are we going to do to fix it? It's like another pause before the new beginning starts. And it's not a pause like you're not doing anything. It's that you finally realized what could be hindering you. And now the energy is, okay, before we can let this new beginning come in, which is probably starting sometime in the fall into the end of the year, there's a new beginning. There's a new thing that's coming in for everybody. And it could be the way you look at things, a new partnership, a new job, something that's going to affect you. That's a new beginning, okay? And it's going to last with you probably for a good chunk of time. I don't know exactly, but like I would say a good 10-20 years is what I've been hearing, what I'm sensing, that what you're putting in, because now this new energy of the air, Age of Aquarius, has settled in and it is taking hold. And this is a year 9, so it is a finishing year collectively for 2025. So we'll start back over at 1. So we'll see what happens. So it's a culmination of a year. It's a finishing cycle. Lunar and solar eclipses, I feel like it's going to be a day and night restart. Like when the eclipse happens, all the light and all the things are stopped. It's like a pause. And then it's like the rebirth of the sun, rebirth of the moon, and it's visual. So it could even be metaphorically and in your life, how you feel spiritually. And with the fact that they are happening in Virgo, Virgo is a very grounded, loving, motherly, nurturing type of energy. It's usually a little more quiet. It's not usually loud and flamboyant. So I feel like this is that month that's quiet, because then the next sign that we go into, which is Libra, is about the balancing of things. So I feel like now is the month that you're going to sit in your energy, figure it out, kind of ponder, be in your head, your thoughts, and how am I going to get balance? Because next month is the month of balance. It's the scales. So this new thing that is coming in will come in, and the universe wants you to be prepared for it. So get your bills paid, figure out your balance of work and play, spend and save, take a peek at all your stuff, because this Mercury retrograde was supposed to help you to evaluate, bring up things that you're not dealing with, help you to see things kind of for what they really are, which sometimes we don't want to see that, but for this next cycle and for your health and well-being, like mentally, physically, everything, see what's out of balance so that you can make it better. All right, so we're going to start with a couple cards from the tarot. The one I'm using today is the Curious Creatures. She has the Light Seers deck. I think her name is Chris Ann or something. Yep, Chris Ann. All right, so we got a couple cards that came out. You have Page of Swords in the upright. This is information coming in, communication, emails, anything of that sort, letters. And Justice in the reverse means that it could be possibly not fair or like not balanced. Like something could be like you get something and you're gonna have to maybe fight it. I feel like it's a communication that's probably not something that's in your favor. So we'll see what's happening with this one. All right, that's a lot. We'll reshuffle for another one. What's the last card? Oh, we'll take 2. That's better. All right, so you've got 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is making me feel like there's something that's coming in. Now, maybe that it's not, I'm seeing scale. So what I'm thinking is that this is that imbalancing. You could have something that's coming in. Maybe you get a bill that you don't realize. The car breaks down. You have to pay for something. You forgot to pay a ticket. I don't know, whatever. There's something that's coming in the mail. And it's not in your favor. You're probably going to have to pay something or do something or change something, or something's coming to an end, or someone's leaving, or whatever the case may be. Because remember, we had videos, if you've been watching, people are leaving, or people are getting to that point that they're making people leave, or whether it's a job, a person, a thing. And then you've got this 10 of Pentacles, which is like security, well-being, and in the reverse means it's not really balanced. And then you got the Page of Pentacles, which is a new opportunity that's presenting itself. So maybe because of this imbalance, there's going to be something that's going to come in, or you are going to have an opportunity to fix it, or to get the new job, or to move forward. And this Pentacles talks about your security, your well-being. It's the material world, basically, but it's how you feel secure in the world. And this is an opportunity coming in. So you have an email or a message coming in or something. And maybe because these two are in the middle, I'm saying there's a chance that the message is that there's something coming in, maybe something that you've been waiting for, because things are uneven right now and you're trying to make a change. There's an ending, or something's not even, so something's kind of wonky. Maybe your bills aren't being paid as well because you changed hours, or you want to get a new job, or you've lost your hours, or somebody that was helping pay you bills, they've left. They're not in the circle anymore, and now you're paying them. So but I feel like, don't worry, because there's an opportunity. There's something coming in that's going to help you. Yeah, don't lose hope. So I feel like, because I got some wonky cards on mine. So I feel like there's something that's coming to an end. Maybe not the way you want. Not in your favor, but I think it is in the long run. I think it's similar to like a Tower moment. You got 6 of Swords in reverse, like something you weren't learning, and then having a lot to balance. Okay. And 4 of Swords, recovery is needed. Yeah, I think there's a lot that's been going on. And I think what's happening is that don't lose hope. I feel like it's going to possibly be a little turbulent. It might be something that kind of stirs you up a little bit, but it's not anything you can't handle. And because of this news, maybe it creates imbalance. Because maybe you're losing your job, maybe you're losing your mate, maybe something is finishing, the business decides to close, it decides to do, like when they do like layoffs and stuff, you're going to possibly get a severance package. But don't lose hope, because I feel like a new thing is coming in, because this thing had to be cleared. Because if this thing that you have wasn't cleared, removed, or it didn't finish, you might not take the new opportunity that's coming in. So if there's something finishing, or if something is kind of cycling out, don't be discouraged. Don't lose your hope, because what I'm really feeling is that there's something coming in place of it. Like when a door opens, another one closes. Or when the door closes, maybe behind it or behind you is a door that opens and you don't realize it. So I don't know if I got the adage right, but you get the idea. I really feel like this is something that is going to open up the doors to something else. And if you weren't done with this thing, or hadn't finished, you might miss the opportunity. So I think this is for your benefit in the long run. So don't get discouraged if something does in the next month, because I feel like there's finishes. There's finishes that if you're not going to finish it, I'm feeling like they're going to finish it for you. Like, almost like I said, like a tower. I feel like what I'm feeling is the energy of You're going to see it. It's going to be something that's going to happen. Don't lose hope. Don't lose faith, because we have something for you. Be patient. If there's something coming in that we want to replace, but we have to remove that first, because we know if you have this, you will not take this. You are comfortable, or this is what you're doing, and an opportunity could come and you're like, yeah, I'm good. But if you don't have a job, or you don't have a person, or this person, maybe someone new's coming in your life, and if you had that person that's been draining you and not being even, not taking care of you, if that person is removed, at first you think it's a terrible thing. It makes your life uneven. Maybe they're paying the bills with you. This is a scenario, guys. This isn't specific. But then when you're not with that person, you go out and you do something, and you kind of, you're open for a new person to come in that might be more productive, that could lead to a friendship, to a love ship, whatever. You lose your job because a company is downsizing. Because I don't think it's like you've done something wrong. I feel like it's the end of something. Like you're at the end of something, a cycle finishing. So whatever it is and I feel like it's a main thing in your life, because if it's dealing with your security, your balance, it's something that's finishing in your life. You probably know what it is down deep in your soul, or it's something that you've considered, and maybe you're dragging your feet to do it, and the universe is like, we have so many more beautiful things for you, so we're just gonna help you push that out. And you're like, oh my gosh, like I was gonna do it, and the universe is like, no, you weren't. You were struggling. We're going to help you. I don't mean to be facetious, but kind of like, I feel like the universe is like, yeah, no, you were not going to let go of it. If you're really being honest, you were not going to let go of it. And we want this for you. We have this beautiful opportunity, or there's something coming in that you need to be a part of. And that's why I think it's telling you, don't lose hope. It's going to seem like a little turmoil, because especially with tower moments, if you get tower moments are like, phew, rips the carpet out from underneath you. You're landing on the ground like, oh my God, I'm going to die. This is crazy. Where did this come from? And then it slowly morphs into, oh my gosh, I never would have had this experience if X, Y, and Z had never happened. If my world didn't blow up, I wouldn't have looked for that new job, that new person, that new life. And that's the energy that I feel is coming in for you. So we got an angel card, 201, patterns. This one says, how you do one thing is how you do everything. Your angels ask that you take a closer look at your patterns of behavior and consider how they play a role in the big picture. What are the small things that you do in your daily life that create bigger ripples in your world? Write down one way in which you feel satisfied with life or dissatisfied with life. Reflect on how that example may show up as a pattern in other places in your life. So yeah, see, this is that evaluation time. Taking time to look and see, is there something that I'm not happy with that I do because I'm just programmed, patterns, whatever. It served me before, but maybe it's not serving me now. And does it ripple into other things in my life? Am I looking at things a certain way? Am I working too much? Am I continuing to worry about things I don't need to worry about? Am I taking on more than I can handle? And then even at my job, I'm taking on more, becomes overburdened. I'm taking on too much for maybe my children, or at home, or in a club, whatever it may be. It's just asking you, are there little things that you do that ripple into your whole world, that you continue at work, you continue in your relationships, you continue, if you're a worried person, using that example, if you worry too much, you could cause problems in a relationship. If you worry too much, you cause problems in your body. If you worry too much, or you're talking about things, or you're got too much on your shoulders, then you might be stressed at work, or you might not be as focused at work. So it's the little things that you do that they're asking you to maybe see if you can address it, see it, recognize it, so you can fix it. All right, so we got a couple little cards for you. I think there's something that you have coming in that's going to be ending. It's going to be a little sticky. I don't know, that's the word. But it's going to be truly for your benefit. Keep moving forward. Yeah, this has come up before. Don't get stuck in all the little details, all the little things. The disaster. I don't think it's disaster like your world's that crazy, but it's like, don't look at those things that have happened and let them stop you in your tracks and make you just be like you stop and you can't do nothing. keep going. Even if you don't know what you're supposed to do, keep going. Keep doing something. Keep moving forward. If somebody says you don't have a job, okay, it's time to look for a new job. If somebody says they're leaving, okay, how am I going to pay for the money that they put in? Or I need to just keep going. I need to not allow this thing that's coming in or finishing to be the damage, the stumbling block, don't shut down is what I'm trying to say. Keep moving forward and doing things that you need to do, because it's not going to stay. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm kind of hearing in my being. Like, don't get wrapped up in that one thing. Okay, so it happened. Move on, get over it, and go. Don't keep festering on it. And it's for your purpose. It's for your betterment. It was supposed to happen. It probably was supposed to happen 4 months ago, but it didn't. Okay, get over it. Move forward. Go towards something better. If that isn't going to work anymore and that goal isn't there, what new goal do you have? Where do you want to go? You still have to pay your bills, take care of yourself, take care of your family, take care of your people. You know, you get it. You got to have a job. So you just start looking, and maybe that beautiful thing that you thought you lost is going to be replaced, that you're so upset. That new person, that new job, that new situation, it's going to be replaced with something maybe better. I can't guarantee that, but my feeling is that something else is coming in place of it, and it has to be removed before it can come in. But there has to be a moment when you don't have it, and you have to kind of get through it. That's why I think they're telling you go through, because they have to take it out. It has to be removed, and then the energy is coming to you. Don't give up. You're almost there. Yeah. I can't make this stuff up sometimes. And take care of your body. Yeah, don't get, like I just said, don't stress to the point that you shut down, because then mentally and physically you could be hurting yourself. You could be hindering yourself. Don't take it personal. That's what I just heard. Don't take it personal as to what is going to happen. I do know. That's just what's coming to me. That it's something that needed to happen. Okay, it's for your well-being, your betterment. Don't take it personal, like, because I don't even think you're doing this. I think this is something that was just, this message might not be for everybody. So don't get your panties in a pinch and get all, oh my God, she said things. No, this is not for everybody. This was for a group of collective that if something comes up, something changes, something seems a little like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Just keep going forward. You're going to get through it. There's something better coming in. Don't panic. If you don't go through this, then fine. That's why with it being collective message, this could be for some people right now, but this could be something that somebody gets sent if there's something coming into their life. It's a timeless message. So if it doesn't hit all the collective, it's okay. Then it's not your message. If it's not resonating and you don't think it's going to affect you, great. That's wonderful. But there's a chance that something in your life is finishing. Even if it's not big, it could be just enough that you notice it. But if this message is coming to you and it's later, it's saying that something is coming in that's going to change. Something is going to end, and I don't think you are a part of it. It's just something for you different that's coming in, and you have to clear this out. So don't take it personal. Go forward. Don't get into a depression. Don't think your world is over. Okay, it might be a little rough. It might be a little bumpy, but you're going to get through it. And something else is coming in that's an opportunity that if you didn't have this happen, you wouldn't take it, or you wouldn't have it, or you wouldn't see it. Maybe you wouldn't be looking for it. Your card is Innocence from the Unicorn. Take time to play. Nurture your inner child. Live with a childlike sense of wonder. Yeah, don't get so stuck in, maybe you're just kind of stuck. Maybe you're just so in adult mode. And adult mode is okay to pay your bills and stuff, but sometimes when you get too adulty, you forget to have fun. And that's not, you gotta have fun. That's that balance thing, like, am I so serious and so I gotta do this, I gotta do that, and you're just so wound tight because you gotta do all your adulting things, or you feel like you have to do it because somebody will say something, or you just feel obligated to be super adulty. And I like to be an adult, but I'm learning how to have fun. I'm learning to let go of all the control of everything. That's my struggle. Like, I'm a control freak because I like to be in control of things. Not that I want to control you. I want to control my environment. And that's one of the things that's coming up in my world, which could be in your world too, which is why I might be saying something. I like to know what the outcome is. If I do this, I want to know it's going to be this. And my world and my cards and my readings are all saying, Lonnie, you need to live in the now. You don't need to know. You just need to trust. You can't know. You have to make a decision and you have to do what's best for you. And yeah, we're not going to tell you. And I'm like, I want to know. I want to know what's happening. Like my cards wouldn't even tell me what the future things. It was kind of like very vague. I was like, I'm trying to find out. Like, I know they're not a magic 8-ball, but listen, we all fall into it. What's coming in? What can I be prepared for? And that's my thing. I like to control my environment. I don't want to control people, but I like to control what affects me and what's going on. And there's times in your life that you have to just because what I'm learning is that I might want that goal down the road, but it's really not good for me. So if I say I'd like this goal, if it's good for me, and then I just live every day as I do, because I might end up near that goal, but God might give me something so much better that I was trying to control. And God, I always hear like God going, could you just let me do my job? Okay, I'm trying to help you, Lonnie, but you just keep trying to control it and change it. And, just live your life. And I'm going to bring in what's good for you. You keep telling me to help you, to bring in, to da-da-da-da-da, but you keep trying to do it for me. And I'm God. I'm going to do, because I know you. I created you. I'm going to bring in what's good for you. If you ask me to help you, let me help you. That's me. That's what I'm struggling with. So, I don't know what your struggle is, and maybe you want to control it, because as a mom, as a person, I don't like chaos. I don't like oopsie daisies. I don't like trauma, disaster. And sometimes you have to go through that to grow, to understand, to experience something, to know what other people may have gone through. It's part of your compassion and understanding. And I don't like that. I admit it. I don't like that. But I'm learning that, okay, if I'm going through this, I must need to understand something, or I'm being used as a tool for something else, or to help somebody else when they go through it, to say, yeah, this is rough, but I did this, this, and this. Maybe that will help you, or to know that you're not the only person out there going through it. Somebody like myself or somebody else, and they go through it and they get through it and they say, yeah, been there, done that. It's going to be rough, but you know what? You can get through it. It's knowing that you're not alone. So I think sometimes when we go through the things that we don't understand why, it's meant for two reasons. It's going to teach you something, and it's going to help you to understand and have compassion when somebody else goes through something very similar, that you don't become judgy or not understand, and you can't have compassion for it. So that's for somebody. All right, so your cards out, the last ones. Conscious filtering. What are you consuming? Yeah, be careful what you're putting in your brain. I have to be very, very careful. I dream about everything that I do. I have a very, my conscious and my subconscious, they don't really have a veil. So everything I do in the day comes out in my dreams. And when I wake up, I'm like, that's how my brain took it in. I have crazy dreams. Sometimes I sleepwalk. Sometimes I can be asleep and awake at the same time, dreaming and still hearing my world. So I'm weird. That's probably why I do this part, because when I do these videos, I'm channeling. I'm letting them just put stuff in my mind. I don't hear voices or anything, so I don't want you to think, I'm not a guru person. I literally just allow them to put things in my mind. Put thoughts, put memories, put whatever I feel to talk to you is usually because they're putting it on my mind. I don't hear it. I just know that, oh, I need to talk about this. So that's how I read. And I read intuitively. I read what I feel and what's coming to my mind. Or if I think about it, what comes to me is the message that I give you, because that's from them. My guides are trying to help you. They're trying to help me. The universe uses me as a vessel. Your routine matters. Are you content with it? This was the other thing. Remember that routine. Are you doing something that's affecting you in little things through your world? So are you happy with what you're doing? Are you content with the things you're doing? Do you need to adjust? Do you need to recalibrate? Because what you're doing, although you're used to doing it, maybe it's not bringing about the same results, or you're changing and you need something different, or it's hindering you and you're just tired of, But it's like habits are one thing that you have to pay attention to and re-establish new habits. It takes, I think they said 6 to 8 weeks, like a couple months of doing something, and then it becomes habit. My videos, I decided I was going to do a video every day for a year and see where I was in a year. Now I feel like it's part of my routine. I just know, oh, I'm free, I gotta do my video. It's a habit now that it's in my mind. My brain's like, okay, Lonnie, it's time to do a video. Find what you are not doing well with or what you need to add and consciously add it in. And then within, I would even say within a couple weeks, you're probably going to remember. Like, put a note where you can see it and maybe get yourself into a new habit. Take your vitamins at a certain time. Do this at a certain time. Or every day you're going to do something if there's something you need to do. Like I said to you, when I do my house, I started, instead of having a day to do like 47 things in my house to clean and do, I do 2 things a day. I do the dishes, or I'll clean up something, or I'll go to the store and do my grocery shop. Like, I do 2 things for my house, and then I'm not overwhelmed. And it's actually working really good. And I stopped beating myself up when I set new boundaries and perimeters and things that I needed to do on a daily basis. So whatever's coming in, you're going to get through it. And I believe in my heart that it's something that's going to be for your benefit, but it might be a little turbulent when it comes to remove what's been there for a while to replace that new thing that wants to come in. Guys, I hope this will help you and that you will be able to navigate through. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next video.